Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today, we're going to be trying out the new bareMinerals Original Liquid Mineral Foundation. This foundation just came out, and we're going to try it out and see what's like my first impressions. Is it a good foundation? Do I recommend this foundation? And we're going to try it out. If you want to see how this foundation is going to perform, just keep on watching. And if you're new here to my channel, hello, my name is Paulina. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would deeply appreciate it if you would subscribe. And let's get started with this. First impressions. I do want to say thank you to Influenster for sending me this foundation. I really appreciate it when they send me products, and I'm really excited to try this foundation out. So thank you so much to Influenster for sending this product. And just because products are sent to me does not mean that my opinion is going to be either a favorable or a negative towards a product. I always give my honest and truthful opinion of products regardless if I buy them or if they sent them for free. Okay, we're nice and zoom in, so hopefully you can see how the foundation is going to perform on my skin. And as you can see, my skin, it's not perfect. I do have a lot of acne, a lot of discoloration. My skin is not looking its best right now. So this foundation does retail for $35, and you do get 1 fluid ounce of product. And this foundation is the Original Liquid Mineral Foundation. It has an SPF of 20 and does retail $35. So this foundation is supposed to be a clean without compromising performance of skin, full of skin refining minerals, free from unnecessary additives. It claims that its light as air liquid foundation with a boosted mineral formula blurs imperfections, leaves skin looking naturally airbrush. Okay, so hopefully it does like make my skin airbrush, and it reduces the look of pores and redness over time. It is a medium buildable coverage. Formula is made with just 19 clean ingredients. On the box, it has like all the ingredients that it doesn't have, that it's gluten-free, cruelty-free, it's vegan, it doesn't have paraben or any other chemicals. So it gives you like a list of things that it doesn't have, which is nice. So it's supposed to be a very clean foundation. And it says here, if you want medium coverage, just use 1 pump. If you want medium to full, use 2 pumps. And it says here you could use either your fingertips or a brush. And we're gonna try it out. So this is how the foundation looks. I haven't even opened it up yet. It is sealed. So this is how it looks. The only thing, it gives the illusion that the foundation is a little bit darker because the actual package here, it's like a piece of paper. You're not seeing the foundation. I think you could see it right here, like you could see the foundation and then the division of the paper. So the packaging itself is kind of like misleading of what kind of shade it is. It does look a little bit darker because of the paper here, but we'll see how it looks. And I haven't even opened it yet, so let's open this foundation. And for my skin today, I only washed my face. I didn't put any creams or anything because I really want to see how the foundation is going to work on my skin before using my moisturizer or primer, because moisturizer and primer can affect the foundation. And I just want to see how it's going to look just with my bare face. So for this foundation, you have to open it up, and that's how it opens. And it says to shake it well, so we're going to shake it. Okay, so this is 1 pump. So, and it sounds like it's liquidy, but on the hand, it's not that liquidy. So this is 1 pump, and the shade that I'm using is Neutral Ivory 06. To apply this foundation, I'm going to use the It Brushes by Ulta, and this brush is so good. I love it, so we're going to use that. So it's supposed to blur your imperfections, blur your pores, and give you like a healthy glow. The foundation doesn't have any smell. No smell at all, because some of the foundations do have like a chemical smell or like they have a fragrance smell, and this one does not have a smell. So I use all 1 pump of foundation, and then I feel like I need more coverage. So definitely for me, 1 pump is not enough, and it says 2 pumps gives you full coverage. So let's see. Let's use 1 more pump. So let's use 1 more pump for full, medium to full coverage. So I basically used 2 pumps on this side, and definitely on this side it looks a little bit more glowy, healthy. You can still see some of my scars and acne. And on this side, I didn't have enough for the second pump, so I'm going to apply one more pump on this side. And I'm going to concentrate where I need more coverage. So this is how my skin looks, and definitely this foundation is very dewy. You can see that I'm actually like glowing, but if you don't like dewy foundations, then this foundation you're not gonna like it because it's very dewy. It does feel a little bit wet on the skin still, but it's looking very dewy, glowy. And as you can see, it did give me coverage, but you can still see some of my scars and acne on this side of my skin. And also on this side of my skin, you can still see some of the acne, scarring. And then I do have some sunspots here, and you can still see that. But it's sitting on my skin good. Although it's not giving me that full coverage effect, it is sitting on my skin really good. I feel like it's sitting good on my... I do have huge pores here on my nose, and it's looking good. It doesn't look bad. But I think that this foundation is more like light to medium. It does say it's medium to full coverage. I think if you have perfect skin, no acne, no pores, just flawless skin, definitely this with one pump, you're going to get full coverage. But for me, like I have acne, discoloration, I feel like it gave more like a light to medium coverage. So this is how my skin is looking. I'm going to apply a little bit more foundation and see if I could cover those up. So it's very natural foundation. Definitely bareMinerals does tend to be very natural foundations. And this one is no exception, very natural. I'm going to complete my face makeup and I'll return back. We're going to see how it's doing after a little bit of time setting into my skin. So I completed my face makeup and this is how the foundation is looking. Definitely the foundation is very natural looking. You can still see some of my dark spots, some of my acne, some of my discoloration, but overall it gave me like an even base, although you can still see some of my acne coming through. If we're talking coverage wise, I think that this foundation is like a light to medium coverage in my personal opinion, because definitely you can still see some of my acne coming through, some of my scarring, some of my dark spots. You can still see like right here on this area, like there's things going on. It's like it didn't give me that much coverage. So for me, it's more like a light to medium coverage. If you're talking about the formula, it is very dewy. I feel like if you like dewy foundations, you're gonna love this foundation. It's very dewy, glowy. I like how it looks on my skin, very glowy. I like how it made my skin look glowy. I also feel like you could use a powder to mattify this foundation and it's gonna look good. Like it's gonna reduce the glowiness of it, but I really like how dewy, glowy the formula is. I really don't mind that the foundation didn't give me that full coverage effect, because definitely this foundation is more like a natural foundation. If you're looking for a natural foundation, this foundation is perfect because it does give you a little bit of coverage and just makes your skin look a little bit healthier, a little bit glowy, a little bit dewy. And I like that it's not going in my pores. It does claim that it will not go into your pores, and I feel like it is doing what it's supposed to do. It's not going into my pores. It looks very glowy, very natural, although it didn't give me that full coverage effect. I feel like this foundation is more like a light to medium. It claims that it's a medium to full. I just, in my own personal opinion, I think it's light to medium. But so far, this is how it looks. And I didn't wear a moisturizer or primer. I'm going to be testing out this foundation and see how it's going to be working with my primers and my moisturizer. So definitely check out my description box, where I will always leave like the detailed information about this foundation, how it worked, did I like it. So I'm going to keep this foundation throughout the day and see how it goes, because it's a very dewy foundation. And I do have like combo skin. Sometimes my skin does get oily, a little bit dry. Right now, it's super like not dry. It's very not oily. It's like in between. And so far with my skin, it's really working very good. I like how it looks on my skin, although it didn't give me that coverage, but it looks really good on my skin. Overall, I think this foundation, it's not a bad foundation. Is it like the worst foundation out there? No. Is it like the best foundation out there? No. I think it's a good foundation. It's in between. Like it's in between. If you're a person that likes to wear like just a little bit of foundation and to keep it natural, you're gonna love this foundation because it's gonna be like a very natural foundation. If you're a person that loves full coverage foundation, definitely this foundation, it's not for you. Personally for me, although it didn't give me full coverage, I still like it. It does give me like a nice glowy look for an everyday natural look without being too much. It doesn't look bad. It looks good. I really like it. I really like it, but again, it's personal preference. Something that I like, you might not like, or something that you like, I might not like. So for me, I like it. It's not a bad foundation. I definitely think it's like a very natural foundation, but overall, it's okay. That's just my personal opinion, and I really like the foundation so far. It's really good. I think it's going to be that perfect foundation for the summer because it's going to be very natural, and although it's very dewy, I could always use a mattifying setting powder and set it. So I really like the foundation. I don't think it's really bad, and I like how it's just setting on my skin. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. And thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video.